7th wipe just came out for Tarkov 15.0, and we're gonna go over the patch notes for it. Factory rework, a bunch of new textures came out. There's new tasks. There's a bunch of new loot. They say they improved AI behavior. They say that all the time. And other than that, there's just slightly different, a little bit bigger. Next, new boss. He's in like woods and shoreline, I guess. It says that he's in wooded areas for people with lower scav karma, or not scav karma, PMC karma, which we'll go over here in a second. Next is the hidden perimeter, which means you can't see it. If you kill your teammate, I guess you get dishonest. And if you're, succeed with more teammates, I guess then you don't. They don't really go into detail here. New game event. Marathon. That is, I'll show you here. Marathon. That's this thing right here in the top right. This is normal EFT. This is marathon. You can tell by the red. You can't choose your map. You start off at ground zero and you go down slowly, make it all the way down here. So what it is you go into the map, and then from there on you go and extract wherever you want. Like if we go streets, we can't just leave. We extract at streets, and we're going to be in streets at the extract. You can choose to leave raid, but then you can only the way they worded it here, let me pull it back up. You can leave, no, you can stay in raid, but you can only put a few things inside. If you leave raid, I believe you leave your teammates behind. Anybody else can join you as well. Location transfers are available 7 minutes from the start of the raid, so it's almost like you're scabbing in, but you're not. And if you do all 7, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, so 9 because I counted laps. If you do all 9, you get a marathon achievement, which I don't really care for, but maybe I'll do it. Tripwires, you can now booby trap the world of Tarkov. I'm sure we're all glad about that. There it is. It takes a task to get. You can't find it in raid either. If you have a multi-tool, you can take off a tripwire. If you walk into it, there's a slight delay, so you can still take it off as long as you don't walk away. Next, bypass and weapon mounting. It's Control V by default now. It's pretty much like a Call of Duty, like you just lean your gun forward on top of something, like the mounted guns at like the middle of Streets of Tarkov, for example. Another thing, gear rack, I can't show you that because that's not craftable yet for me, but I can tell you about it. So it's pretty much the weapon rack, but for gear. You can put your gear onto a mannequin so you have more storage space, basically. Next thing is the hideout cultist circle, which I can show you because I do have the version that everybody hates. I can't show you with the light on, but oh, and it goes all black when you have night vision. Okay, this is a cultist circle. Basically, you can give it stuff, like say I give it this junk box. I can click on sacrifice, I can do that. You can do up to 5 things. The better the things that go into the sacrifice, the better stuff you get back, pretty much. And you have 25% chance to get things that you need for tasks or for hideout or something that you actually need. You have a 25% chance. You can also see total bonus to the gift. I heard, not sure if this is true, if you give it streamer items, you get better stuff. And sacred amulet. So we'll go here. You get more bonuses by putting a sacred amulet in. I assume you would put that in here. And if you have on her edition, it's built instantly. I don't know what it needs naturally. This is just a bunch of, oops, we're doing this in one take. This is a bunch of AI things that they put out every wipe. New weapons. So we'll start off with the Uzi. So if you go here, you can't actually, well, you can because you could buy it at level 1 for 250 something, 252. So that's the Uzi, 600 RPM, and you can get a bartered one, a little bit modded, TBL and suppressor. Is there a mag in there? Yeah, pretty small mag though. What does that fit actually? 20. So yeah, that's not the big thing. Everybody's here for the, what's it called? The Desert Eagle. There you go, the Deagle. So you can't see it if you search there, but if we go to the handbook, we can find it perfectly. So here's this one, little tiny one. Here's the other tiny one. Here's the main one. We'll go down here actually. This is the main Deagle. It shoots 1 bullet every 2 seconds, 30 RPM. It also comes in 4 different variants. You can also buy it. Oh no, those two are, you can buy one. There you go. You can buy this deagle here, the looks like the pretty default deagle at mechanic level 3 for 69,000. Perfect number. The next one is the Browning, which is the M60 E4. Oh, I put another 0 on there. But you can't get. You have to get it off of like a boss. I'm assuming it's the new boss. It has a bunch of reworks on AS Val. I looked. It's just darker. P9, the PP91, couldn't tell difference. New caliber is the .50, which is for the Deagles. New weapon attachment. Improvise, all this. Da 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 da. Okay, now let me see if I have a scope. Don't think I do. I do. I don't think you can. Let's see. Oh, I don't have a hideout. Okay. I'm gonna load into an offline raid and see if this works. As we're loading into this offline raid, I'm gonna go back into what I was saying originally. You can apparently scope in. I've had friends that tested it and said it doesn't work as good as they make it sound. You can like, instead of like instantly snapping when you're scoping in, you can slowly zoom in. So we'll have to see. It might not be on the scope that I'm using. If it's not, then I can't show you. Next thing is, oh, grenades. They got new animations. What else? Setup in long road got easier. You can't buy tier 6 armor no more on flea market. 556 got nerfed, all of them. 545 got buffed, all of it. Animations, random animations, new graphics, sound. I'm sure we won't notice a difference. If we do, it'll probably be for the worse. Anti-cheat, which I always like to see that. And a whole bunch of list of changes that you can. So let's see if we can. This is the new factory. It's very different. So as you can see, you can scope in and out, and it's really nice.